I want to start off by telling everyone I hope everyone is safe inside, without with this bad weather. Happy birthday, Miss Yanni Degree, my daughter-in-law. Y'all celebrating a big 3. Oh, Lord, I remember those days. I remember those days, and so do you all, because you keep talking about it. So tonight, we're going to discuss all of the hate you want to throw my way. And I want to say this first. I used to say this was a Harvey thing, and I wanted to start off in Harvey to make Harvey better before we move somewhere else with this supportive, thing. But I want to change that. This is a West Bank thing. Algiers, Marrero, Gretna, Harvey. Because I get most of my support outside of Harvey. Because y'all haters. I told y'all in the 80s, it was more life to just hanging around in the neighborhood. Don't get upset with me because I choose to live my life. Don't go around talking about, what she did, what she said. Because she was at home raising her children while y'all was out there in the streets. Truth be told. And some of y'all that's talking, I never hung out with you. I might have hung out with your mother. Because I had a man her age. And he was hanging out with you, the kids. Which made y'all think you was growing up to be in my business, but you never was. Stop hating. I was supposed to be going on a podcast. Homeboy. Harvey. Right? And this strange shit just kept going on around this podcast. But God works in ways to let you know. And then sometimes the devil works too. But you see, when you are chosen, because I didn't assign myself this position. I was chosen and I followed. It's called being obedient. Right? But he want to market it another way. Now, I pay you $200 to be on this interview. But you cancel this interview. Now, I could be fishing and I can be wrong about what I'm about to say. But it's hatred. And I never involve my children in any of my affairs. So a while back, before I even got this platform, but when I was trying and going for the platform, I was talking about when I went on a bus ride and I had took some medication and I wasn't myself, and girl, you went back and talked about it, blah, blah, blah. So this person's mother, obviously she thought I was talking about her because she defriended me, right? But I never was speaking about her. You see, if you paid attention, I was trying to get a platform. A lot of people went back and talked about that. I can't fingerprint who said what. I don't even care. But when you blocked me, obviously, you were one of those people that was talking. And you tripled it, obviously, to your son. That's all I can see. And I dated your ex, your children daddy, but y'all wasn't even together, wasn't even thought about. And then y'all get upset behind these men. Don't hate the player, baby. Hate the game. And the game is to be played raw. Didn't you do it to me? Everybody want what Nissie have. Who is Nissie? This is Nissie. A bad mama jamma. You heard me? Still at 53, I'm a threat to you same clown assholes walking them streets, going in them same barrooms. And I don't knock no barroom because I did my time in them. But guess what? I was a mother. When y'all was going to them parties and hanging in Ivanolas and going to these bars, Nissie was at home raising her kids. But the man was out there with y'all, which made you, again, feel like you were on my level or in my company because you coming through him. And that wasn't nothing but the devil. Because I made him, guess what? I don't give a damn what you say he was doing. He was broad man on the motherfucking 5th floor till he got with Nissie. I don't care if you don't like it. Truth. Yeah, he was rolling. He had money. That ain't it. He didn't know what to do with it. Changed the whole wardrobe. And all I did was change and fix him up for all y'all just want, because what? It was what I had. And then it went from there to the next one, to the next one. And you hate me so much, or you so think I'm talking about you on the damn Facebook. When, girl, I never even would have thought you were that type of person to say anything. All I remember about you is you was having babies from high school. But I thought you did a good job, because your daughter used to come by my house. And I watched her, and she was different from the people she was hanging with. But because she didn't have a strong mother to tell her that's bad company you're hanging with, that's not how I'm raising you, she was trying to fit in with them, when they should have been trying to fit in with her. See, my daughter tried to get in that little clique. Oh, but I made them feel uncomfortable. You ain't trying to hear it, but I'm trying to tell it to you. You did a good job with your daughter. So, and anyway, even if you didn't, our children, we can do the best of jobs. They're going to do what they want to do when they get ready to do it.
Exactly what they want.
But you want to look at what my kids do and not yours. I've never lived nowhere, and have not been thought of as a pillar of the community. Everybody's children came to my house, because I was respected and loved. Didn't matter what I did. Like I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do what you do. And goddamn, what is marijuana? It wasn't no crack, it wasn't no coke, it wasn't no dope.
Say that. That's right. Say that.
What is it? But when I moved where I'm from, y'all still on that old childish ass shit. I remember the first day my daughter went to West Jeff, she came back home and she said, Mama, they say that's Brahman daughter. I don't even know them. And why would they be calling my daddy Brahman? I said, because he played with them like that, and that's the way their mama raised them. They think they're on your daddy level and not yours.
Right.
Period. Don't hate because I choose to carry myself with respect, with dignity, the way I was raised. But you see, the way I was raised, I told y'all my story. I wasn't raised to be out there hanging in the streets, doing all these things. And when I say these things, I just mean going out having a good time. We all do our devilment. Right. You understand? Right. But I knew better. So I knew how to conduct myself in those places. Right. Right. Don't get upset because I raised a child. My daughter know how to conduct herself. I don't care what you think about my sons. They know how to conduct themselves accordingly. I have friends, children call me Nissie. You will never catch none of my kids calling my friends by their name. Well, let me rephrase that. They're not my friends. They're my associates. But they don't think nothing wrong with it. And they get upset when I say, oh, I'm not Nissie to you. It's Miss. Because I don't never want you to get that comfortable with me where you think you're going to sit there and just jabber, throw all these hoes, bitches, and all this across the room. That's all it is. I have never, ever played nor disrespected none of y'all children. But when I moved to Harvey, you tried mine. I didn't have to come out there because you knew how far to go. Period. Y'all want my house to be the house where everything going on. You know that wasn't where it was happening at. Oh, but the neighbor, oh, that's the good people. They come from this, they come from that. You don't know what I come from because my parents weren't out there like that. You know Nicolelle? Hard working. You know Barbara? Hard working. You understand? Because you think I'm sitting at home, and it don't matter what you think. Long as I know when I flicked the lights, they came on. When I turned the water, I was able to what? Get a drink. And I had gas too. So I was having hot coffee, cocoa. You understand? Don't get mad because I sit on my porch and people passing 12 packs. Whatever I'm drinking, whatever I'm doing, it's coming right there. Nothing. I'm not bothering nobody, but everybody coming that way to see. Sent the police to my house twice. Man, y'all get out of here. You don't have to support me. But you're going to wish you did. You're going to be wanting them tickets to come to the show. And let me address you all that I unfriend, defriend, whatever you call it, that's going. Sure I did. Who are you? You think you going to be my friend when you want to be my friend? You going to turn me off because I say something. You going to unfriend me because I say something that you don't like. And then when you see it's calm, you going to come back. It don't work like that with me, love. And that's for all y'all, because it ain't no one particular person. But see, you're so ignorant and you want to be so important. But I keep saying, know your role in somebody's life. I didn't just block you. I blocked a bunch of people. And let me make this clear about Walmart. I don't need nobody calling and telling me nothing about what's going on in Walmart and what she doing and what she said. Because let me tell you what she didn't do. She didn't have my back when I had hers. How we go to school all these years, we in here, we talking. You don't have my back, but all these little children could come to me and talk about you, and I could tell them, oh, you know that's her job, blah, 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 whoop, whoop. But you walking, oh, Sherilyn need to stop that. First of all, stop what? Why didn't you come to me and let me know what was supposedly I was doing? Because see these eyes, they've been rolling like that. See this tongue, it been lethal. But there's done been times in my life when I done been silent. Because I didn't have a verse, because I was just tired, weak, broken. And that's what y'all wanted to see. But some of you don't even realize you had a front seat. You just didn't recognize it because I was covered with a veil. And the only person could have covered me was Jesus.
Say that.
And that's who did it. So when you're sitting down and you're talking about what I'm talking about or what I'm saying, because if you know what I'm talking about and you know what I'm saying, somebody watching. Everywhere I go, I hear it. Your little show. It's little today, it's going to be big tomorrow.
Say that.
Say that shit. This is not a kid's show. But I'm serious, y'all. You really have to stop calling it me and calling it cool. I'm not a ballroom person, but when I go, I would go there. YTT. I'm paranoid because it's so small. And that's... Y'all give me a break. Because it's so small, but that's something y'all don't know about me. But I'm telling you, I don't like to be around a crowd, a bunch of people like that. And half of y'all pretend you don't like me anyway, so why do I want to come and sit with you? I'm just saying. I feel comfortable at Ivory Knowles. Period. And I know I went on and I rambled, but it really needs to be said because I'm your home girl. Bring out some receipts on what I did. I cannot help if these men wanted me. But I guarantee you, girl, I want your man. Y'all wanted mine. Anyone. And I used to say, Lord, if they want him, what about my toy soldiers?
Nah.
It wasn't a fight. You see, when it started, it could have been, it was a fight behind the man because I didn't know no better. Like I told y'all, the street game with all I got through broad sense. Meaning I was used, abused, all serious shit happened to me for me to know how to handle these type of women and men.
Right. That's right. Absolutely right.
Y'all just got me heated. Y'all just got me heated because it don't make no sense. And who gonna give somebody $200 if I wanted you to promote me? That's what I would have came at you with. I'm promoting myself right here, right now. I wanted an interview for exposure, love.
Right.
Period.
We're supposed to help one another, and that
You-
just don't go on.
No, you're supposed to help one another. But I keep trying to tell people, because you live in Harvard and you're going to say, oh, you know, people in Harvard don't want to see you get ahead. But I guarantee you when you go to Marrero, somebody going to be saying the same thing. It's what you want. It's what you going to do. It's what you going to accept. But I had to learn it was what I want, what I'm going to do, and what I'm going to accept. You just can't hate. I'm aging gracefully. I love me. I've always love me even when I didn't know how to love me. It was just the wrong way I was loving me. But see, my children, we always came first. And y'all get upset because you didn't put your kids first. You put the man first, right? Y'all mad and pissed off with these men you think I done had. And where they at? Are they with you?
They're with the next one.
And best believe, I don't want not one of my exes.
That's why they
Nah. And y'all, oh, she with this one now. Oh, she with that one. Why you care? Because let me tell you something. What you did with that man ain't got nothing to do with what I could do with him. Because see, Mr. Ross Jackson, baby, changes was coming. All he needed was somebody like me on his team to let him know what you're worth. Because y'all be at the casket crying, my son, my brother, my this. Man, you know, pillow talk is a mother. Make sure they know you feel like that before they go.
Right.
Let them feel important while they are here.
Right.
Because guess what? Change. It was going to be nothing but a come up. Period. Because that's who I am. I don't get with no man and go down. I'm gone before the go down. My daddy used to say, when I come, I always bring a man to him. I be with another man. I don't care. Miss Glenn used to look. I say, yeah, it's my boyfriend. My daddy say, oh, yeah, it's going to be time for him to go. I'm moving on while you're there. I'm preparing. It's a disconnect. If you disconnected, you think I'm not disconnected?
Right.
Period. And don't jump so happy because the mother man in your face. Because, girl, that's all it is, in your face. But guess what? He want to be. That's why I leave them like that.
Yes.
Y'all sitting around. Oh, she was smoking. She was spitting and coughing. You think that man ain't come back and tell me? But you're in my face laughing and grinning. But if you would have known, I have real bad acid reflux. Well, I had. And that smoke would choke me up with y'all dusty weed. So, when I was in the poppins, and I was choking like that, and the only reason I was in your company, because sister was in your company, because I'm at sister house, not your house. But then that's a whole nother thing in itself. I'm just saying, they make pretend they like you, but they love them men. You got to learn how to love your sister. I got your back. I ain't never went behind nobody back but Patricia Fry. And I ain't even go behind her back. But it was the wrong thing that I did when I did it. And that's years ago. I done came to terms with it, you know, so I can speak up on it now. Because I used to say, I ain't never did that. I ain't never to none of my friends. They ain't never had to worry about me doing that. But I was young, and like I said, that's what I came from. See, I had to worry about family members. Yeah. And they won't sit down and talk about me. And you going to get with another, whatever I called y'all, and y'all two going to think y'all having the meetings of the mind, and y'all discussing me. What are you discussing? How you came to my house and ate and drank? Oh, I came to the bar and you gave me a drink? I never said you wasn't a good bartender, mixologist. You are. You make good drinks. I just don't care for your character. But I'm not going to try to take your money out your pocket. That's what you do. You think Clarence ain't buy a gallon or something from this girl since then? You think I'm going to deprive myself from a good drink because I don't care for you? I might not let you know that's my drink you making. And hook a little caution up for me. But I want it because I know it's good.
Right.
Now, I'm serious, though. You know, I want it. It's good.
Right.
You know what you're doing. It's okay, you know, to disagree. Okay, I came hard because I'm grown. And I came hard, you know, I've been quiet and in the little shell, just chilling for a while. And I had to let y'all know, don't wake the beast up because you're not going to like it. So you don't know what to do. Now y'all running around like little motherfucking kittens. But you was a whole alley cat.
Yeah.
Got to be careful. You have to pick your battles. And picking a battle with a 53-year-old, it's a no-win. Because I'm going to call the police. Let me tell you something. I'm not putting my hands on you. Don't you put your hands on me, girl. Don't put your hands on me. I'm telling you, I'm fragile. I done been in the hospital, serious surgery, 3-4 times. You don't see me on Facebook, pray for me and I'm going down. No. Not knocking nobody that do it. But I pray for me. My family prayed for me. The people that I know was sincere, that had my best interests in heart, oh yeah, they prayed for me. Because you got to be careful when people praying. All prayers not good prayers. What they praying, right? So I knew when I got up under that 8 hours, supposed to be a 6 hour, turned into maybe 8. One time the 4 turned into 6. Man, I done been through a lot in these 2 years. But I had humbled myself before then. But I wasn't humbled enough. Obviously, I wasn't being obedient. Because I wouldn't have been knocked down like that back to back had I not been doing something that was unpleasing. And it don't have nothing to do with nobody. Me.
Yes.
You know?
Learning yourself.
Learning.
Yes.
And I'm 53 and y'all know I feel like I am 40. I really do. I feel youthful. I enjoy myself. I always enjoy myself. And see, that was the problem with the people that I thought was my sister. These 2 special people I helped. I thought they was my sisters, but you see, I was a threat and they knew it and I didn't. See, my spirit disturbed their spirit. They wanted to be more like me. I go places and I am recognized. I can tell y'all, I'm bringing receipts. I can tell y'all, Nicole, we going to the concert. We went at a concert, it was at a Stomp show. You ain't no Lakefront Arena. I was not up in the front. We are walking. That man hell of a on the mic, baby. Who he called? From all them people. And I said, me, and they were like, oh, he ain't talking to you. And I did he said, yeah, you hell of a. That's how bad I am. See, I ain't going to say it was. Because that was that body, and that's this body. And I love this body too. Can't nobody make me feel bad. Y'all small trying to keep up with the men. Y'all small because you're stressing. Not all. Some. You know, because I remember a time in my life, shit, I used to dry up. My mind worrying. See now, girl, I'll be trying for something to just aggravate me enough so I could just a little bit right here. It won't happen. And like, I feel like I told y'all, I'm humbling, because he's still working with me. But see, it's a work in progress. So that means if you come to my house on a Saturday and sit in my house and eat and partake, and I come outside on a Monday and you turn your back to me, I don't care if you speak, and you turn your back to me, after you done just been in my house, I don't want you back in my house. We gonna say hello. We gonna say goodbye. We might say some words in between, but you would never step foot in here. But let me tell y'all something. See, that's why I say I gotta be more obedient. I went running because I had been talking shit. I don't want this person in my house because the last time we had something over here, her spirit was just so uneasy. It wasn't calming, and it was just, everybody was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Well, nobody done you anything. This is in your mind. But when your life revolves around one person, you're going to always be fighting what make-believe images. But the fight between you and I is done. But going back to what I was saying, y'all. So I'm running around here and I'm like, oh, she going to my house. I ran and then someone's like, girl, just go sit down. So I turned back around. We getting things because it was raining. So When everybody got in the house, the door opened, and I look over at the door. She was standing out there. You understand? It was raining Saturday. She was standing out there. And I went and I said, Karen, girl, get in here. Why are you in that rain? She said, oh. Her spirit wouldn't allow her to come in this blessed house. You know what I did? I invited the devil in my house. But you know what happened? I was protected. Right. This is a blessed house. Right. Everything was successful. Only person was uncomfortable was you. And I've asked several times, why? You know, what happened? I don't know. And I can't answer, and I don't want nobody else to ask me because I don't know. But you see, at this point, I don't care. And you see, when a person stops caring, you have to be careful the way you tread around them. Yes, very careful. And like I said, I'm not putting my hands on nobody, so don't you put your hands on me, girl, because I'm calling the police on you. I'm telling y'all that right now. But I'm really like going around, but I know y'all following where I'm coming from. I told y'all this was going to be about me. But not just about me, because when I finish, you know, the ladies, they all in here, we going to all chit-chat on it. But I'm just letting y'all know where I'm sitting. Like, I ain't even, well, y'all know I've been on the throne. And people get upset because I feel that way. But I was raised that way. My daddy made me feel like a princess. My uncles made me feel like my brother and my men. I love gifts. Not a one. Well, not a one. I was about to say the good time man, but the good time man didn't even know. Only thing I'm saying is, don't judge me on what somebody else said. Judge me on what you know. And even if we did have a squad or whatever, because I was once bad with the spitting and the putting my hands on people, I already apologized to y'all. But how long you gonna hold that? You gonna let me stop you from getting to heaven? You gonna let me aid you? Every time you see me, you gotta frown up. Y'all look crazy. Cause I'm smiling. Right. And moving on. You got one of you upset with me because I'm in the house with the man you want. No, I'm in the house with my man, but the man you want dropping me off at the corner by your house. I didn't even know what the beef was about. But you know, eventually you're gonna find out, girl, that ain't on me. That's how Swift rolled, girl. Cleveland was that's just how Swift rolled. That's it. Period. And guess what? We never slept together. Surprise! That's why he was dropping me off at the corner picking your ass up. I started, you finish. Huh.
Woo, that's how it go, huh?
Period, poo.
But that's how people always assume just because you be with somebody or conversating or whatever with the opposite sex that it always has to be something. And it's not always that.
Period. And it's also something how people think you're going to share your secrets or your deepest thoughts and you know, with them. Like going back to when I defriend, unfriend is unfriend, okay? When I unfriend certain people, it's like y'all talking and you saying things, but you saying it to the wrong people. Because you see, the only way I know that you unfriend me if somebody said. See, other than that, because like people was calling me and they would say, oh girl, what's going on? And when my sister-in-law Fanny called me, she said, oh girl, what's going on? I said, girl, I'm trying to get a platform. She said, oh, all right, because I thought you was over there stressing. No. Stressing about what? But then here the next person called, oh girl, what? I'm going to call you back. You see? Because we're not friends. We in-laws. That don't come with friendship. That friendship have to be built. And I never, ever, ever was talking about your ass on the live. But obviously you thought that also. You see, the world go round and mouths. That's what they do. You think I'm involved in my daughter. You think somebody else know that I done unfriend you. So she give you, well, she asked me, she said, you seen Michelle birthday picture? She looks real nice. I said, oh no, I'm not friends with Michelle. She said, oh, because I told her you look nice and she didn't respond. I don't put my children in my affairs, period. And if I had a problem with you, you could have asked my brother. And he could have called. And then again, since I'm so messy, if I had a problem with you, I would have went by Beth's house, my auntie's house, and talked in front of sofa hopper. And she would have got on the phone and called my brother that she wanted to be her brother. She would have told him what I said. But it wasn't like that. I just didn't have no conversation for you. And when I say I went on my trip to California and came back and wanted to do this, I was inspired by the people I was around, how I held my own, but not just that, how I read and connected. I could tell everything in that group. I could tell you what two talk about, what two together, which one don't have what the other one have, which one go hopping man to man every time you talk. I saw all of that. Then when I'm able to read, and I'm nowhere in my comfort zone, where I was in my comfort zone, because I was very comfortable. And I'll come back, because I love y'all, but we're not going to be Facebook friends. You don't come in and off of my page. Eventually, I'll let you back in because you're a family. But just know one thing. I was never speaking upon you on any Facebook Live, Facebook off live, in nobody's house, outside nobody's house. Never. Never. But the trip just opened me back up. And I'm like, I'm always having these deep conversations, as I said. And people always calling me for advice. And the way I just sit here and read these people in less than 4 days, girl, you need to be doing something. And I was thinking counseling. And I really need to get paid for all these people that be calling my goddamn phone or messengering me. I was thinking more on that level. But then I'm on Facebook and I seen where y'all paying people just to sit down and watch them eat and cuss their children out and talk all this trash and twerk and all that. So I figure, why not come with a little knowledge? So I would never say wisdom, because I'm not going to call myself wise. If you feel I am, I thank you and appreciate it. But I do have some knowledge about some things and some roads that I done been on and traveled. And then I have friends that done traveled some roads, brothers, you know what I'm saying? Just family, period. But everything cannot be personal. You can't think everything is about you. You can't think because you heard this, you heard that. That is real, because what do you see with me? How can somebody tell you anything about me that's not around me? That's not in here. That's not talking to me. That wasn't over there in there. I gave a supper, my first supper 16, my second supper 12. Lord, the man came and told me, one of my family members told him, oh, you going back there behind that? You better watch, they ain't got no roaches in there. Really? Trying to knock my hustle. You're hating. But you eat there, you come, and anybody was more than welcome to always come and get their food. Nobody have never complained. They have found anything in it. But why are you doing that? Oh, this wasn't good this time and this. But when it's free, there you go, slopping and sucking it up. Y'all need to tread more lightly and be more careful. And love yourself. I mean, like, seriously, stop worrying about if I say something or if I didn't say something. It shouldn't matter. Why even give the energy? You know what? Look. Can y'all see my face? See these bags? That's just from being up at night. Where you see wrinkles at? I don't give you no energy, baby. Don't give me none. It's exhausting. I'm a celebrity already. And I was a celebrity before I got on Facebook Live, because goddamn, every man I had, oh, y'all know. Yeah. So again, those of you who didn't hear, I said this is a West Bank thing. It's not like I'm the ex-Idaho of it, no. But see, I ain't forcing nothing on nobody who don't want it. And when I say people on corners, come on now, everybody know nobody don't hang on the corner but Baker's Corner. Be for real. Be realistic with some things. And clean your yard up. How y'all used to talk and won't worry about my porch, what my grandchildren have on my porch. Do your grandchildren even come to your porch? Pay attention to these people. You sitting down telling somebody what's going on with me and my children. Do your children come to your house? Oh, if you fuck with the grandchildren, then that makes you okay. Yeah. You better get, I didn't want to say that big word right there, y'all. But you better get right. Better stop worrying about what they say and try to get you a relationship with yourself and your God. And then when you do that, you're going to have that peace to not even think about it. Right. To not even think about it. Because I don't know, I think some of y'all just upset because I didn't fall to the crack, or I didn't fall to the streets, or y'all didn't see me getting dragged up and down. I don't know what it is. What's the irritation? But you better adjust yourself. Fix yourself. Don't let me be the one to stop you. Because believe me, I'm not that important. I shouldn't be that relevant in your life and your time till you could take something. I mean, I was living in Harvard when we went on the bus ride. Yeah, I had went back to that because that's just in my head. And I mean, a couple of people through there supposed to come on through for an interview. But they got terms. You don't set the terms. I do. This is my show. I'm Miss Nissie. Of Miss Nissie Supportive Saturdays. Don't tell me how to do it and how to run it. Other people might look up to you, but baby, I have a mother and a father and a God to look up to. I idolize no man, no woman. So you might be a big deal to them who don't know no better, catching them kibbles and bits you're throwing out to them. And you see, somebody gonna really think they know what this about and who it's about. There you go again. And it's in general. It's in general. Y'all gotta wake up. Smell the coffee. If somebody not trying to elevate you, what are they doing with you? All right, y'all, let's open this floor up and y'all talk about what I'm talking about. Who have something to say? Anybody asking questions or saying anything? What's up? What y'all want to know? Anybody have their phone out? Questions? Michelle, I know she texting right now. I have 4 people in here with me, y'all. You would think one person can read these questions out to me. Now, I might have to grab my phone off the hook. Well, Michelle can. Wait, Michelle, hold up. Let me rephrase that because Michelle be on it. This girl Karen got a new iPhone. She don't know what she doing. Mary, where your phone?
My phone died.
And Mary gonna come down here with a phone that died. She didn't even give me no views, so she gonna have to catch up on it.
I got it.
And everybody know Paula just here. Come on, Michelle, let's go.
It's really not any questions, but everybody, a few comments that were saying,
What's the comments?
Nissie will speak the truth. That's what I like about her.
Who is that?
That is Ganelle.
Thank you, Ganelle. Miss you, but I know how the rain is.
Letha Preach, cuz. Round of applause.
Thank you, Miss Manshak. I hope you're feeling better. Walking and getting up, bouncing around. I want to thank all of you, because I guess my girls don't have anything to add. I want to say again, thank you, those that have been supporting me. And I want to thank those that don't even know they're supporting me. Keep talking about this little show. I appreciate that too. Like I said, thank you all for tuning in, but I want to show you. I have some new t-shirts, y'all. Like, you can, black, white. You can get just about basically any color you want. It can come off. Y'all know beauty is deep right here. I am sporting. Go ahead.
How do you keep the confidence so high and so elevated with all you go through? I think that's what I admire about you. You say you've been through so much, but I know, but if I didn't know, I couldn't tell. If I looked at it, I couldn't tell that you've been. How do you do that? How do you keep that confidence up? Just keep yourself up.
Because I think it's a blessing that I was chosen to be where I am and, you know, to be seated here. And one thing, you know, God is not going to give us more than we can bear. He always knew what I can handle. When I doubted myself, when I took that little, y'all know, and say, Lord, I just can't take it no more. He knew then. And even that, I'm in there, you know, laying on the little bed. I'm messed up in the head, you know, whatever. Because after you do this, and of course nobody really want to die, and you're still here, and now you like kind of shame, and you know you thinking of things, and you like, I never thought I would be that type of person. Just all kinds of things, right? So I had 2 cousins to come and visit me. Man, Peony came through that Ferdinand, y'all. Oh, he cut up so bad the people thought he was abusing me. The nurse had to come ask me, was I all right? That's how upset he was with me, you know. He couldn't bear the thought of losing his favorite cousin. And then I had my other cousin come. And I say, Sharon, I'm going to say maybe she was concerned. She was concerned, but check this out. I had 2 stories that I told. And I've always been this type of person. I'm going to tell you exactly what I want to tell you, and I'm going to tell you what I want to tell you. Now, I told Ferdinand what the deal, you know, what it really was, because he was going to go to jail if I didn't. But the other one, I told a different story, right? So I'm at my house on the porch, and I'm sitting with my cousins. And we were all discussing how several of us have attempted, you know, suicide. And I was like, you think it's in the genes? And it was like, one was saying why they did it. And then I went to see the real of what was going on with me, right? And one of my other cousins said, oh, no, because you said. And that one wasn't the true one. So see, I knew where it came from. And I said, oh yeah, that is what happened. That's what I said. Girl, I wish I would be around here trying to kill myself behind some man that got killed in the streets. Yeah, Ross was all, you know, like I said, we was going to be going places and things like that. I was getting them in line. But it wasn't enough to want to take myself out. It was much deeper. It was so much deeper. You would never believe.
Right. It was that different kind of love that you have to go through it to understand it.
What love you talking about?
The
Unconditional?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I was hoping you weren't talking about the little man. But you see how easily they wanted to believe that. And that's what was on that side of the family. And they was just going on with that. And I heard it like so many times. And I was like, Lord, nothing is sacred. So if you feel like niece is so messy, why y'all come tell me everything?
Right.
Because I don't come around. Y'all come around. If somebody say die, you go come and tell me. Or you gonna wait till the opportunity? There's nowhere in the world I would know that lie and then I had a meeting unless somebody told me about little old me, 53. Girls, do something better. I ain't worth it. Believe me, because you're gonna go to jail. And
problem with negative things getting out. You never have a problem with negative views getting out. It's things that's positive people don't support.
Right.
If it's negative, you're going to hear it here, you're going to hear it there. But do one thing positive and watch how many people talk about it.
right, they don't talk about how they be drunk coming to my house throwing up. I ain't got this coming to my house. They don't even have a house coming to my house. Sitting. I welcome you. Then soon as something happen, bang, it's on me. Like I keep telling y'all, it's like I have family in Gonzales. God knows. You can really count the times that I go to Gonzales. I love them, don't get me wrong, but I didn't really go to the country as a child. So as an adult, that's not something that's, exciting for me. And then I'm on a whole nother level because I'm real. And I will say and call you on your shit. But I hear things that's being said and I be trying to figure out why. I mean, y'all don't have enough to talk around with all that cousin fucking and the husband's oh Lord. But all these things going on in y'all life, you don't have nothing else to discuss but what somebody had to say, what Nissie doing, what her children doing. Come on now. What are your children doing? When y'all was letting your little 14-year-old daughter have sex with her cousin. Oh, when you're coming down here and the man having sex with my cousin, I wasn't there. And I knew not to go out with them that night. But why it was all on me? Nissie said, how could Nissie say that? Nissie wasn't nowhere around you screwing in your daughter's room. That's what they say. And maybe I should repeat. But some of y'all know, like you, Faye Williams, you know I am loyal. I don't flip-flop. I ain't never flip-flop on you. You mad with me? You call yourself upset because I talked about Holly. Girl, please get yourself a life and find a good man. You're still young. They out there. I'm just saying, it got silent right there, but I'm only saying that's supposed to be my auntie, my girl. I love this woman, and you gonna really be, man, you on Facebook and you don't want to be my Facebook friend. I'm friends with pastors, women and men of God. And whatever I put on my page, they didn't feel to believe they needed to delete it. They probably was sitting there laughing their ass off. But y'all so important, you can't have this on your page because, oh, girl, she be saying this. Used to be calling my mama with that foolishness. And, oh, Lord, I remember Frank Boudreaux and Faith. I'm in Walmart. Oh, you always on Facebook. Now I'm working, y'all. So I say, who, me? Yeah, we always seeing you. Well, you know what that means, Frank. Faith. You on there. Because, you see, I'm on my break. Or maybe lunch. Because as you can see, this is an 8-hour job. I'm on there. You see me. I see you too. Do you speak? Oh, no, you just trolling my page. Now, I ain't just talking about them two. Now, I'm talking about everybody. And I do drop names because, like I said, I don't have to lie about anything. And somebody going to call Faye. And I hope people don't be trying to get all riled up about some shit like what I'm saying because it's some facts. And it ain't about no mess. It's about friendship, family. You supposed to be my auntie. I'm supposed to be your girl. And you gonna get upset because I talk about that old raglan ass nigga, girl? You knew he was raglan when you got with him. But yeah, that man had changed his life and he was doing whatever for y'all. Because somebody might be saying the same thing about my brother, my sister. Well, I don't have no sisters, thank God. None. But I'm just saying, you know, and you salty behind that. You gonna invite me to a party on Zoom and you got a house full of people at your house, then wanna get an attitude when you don't get an invitation to the wedding? Girl, come on and fan yourself. If I ain't good enough to sit amongst you and yours, you ain't good enough to sit amongst me and mine. And I don't feel that way about you, but obviously that's how you feel about me, because nobody had to tell me. You showed me. I sent you a request personally, and somebody, they had to tell you what I said. You think Pete is not talking to me or saying hello to me on Facebook? I just wish him and his wife a happy anniversary, girl. I was going for my platform, and it was the truth. I just said it, and I said it earlier. Y'all need to praise some of them people while they're alive. But some people, they get more praises than they do when they're walking on the street. I can say I went through Harvey. Yes, Harvey is quiet. It ain't no junk or whatever. But the ballrooms, you can't even tell them people have a ballroom over there. It's so peaceful. Oh, Lord, but pass through them churches and listen to them. Oh, y'all mad? Well, last time I checked, I wasn't at the last family reunion. Oh, but that is my family, right? I'm just saying, I hope nobody taking it personal. Faith, really you. And if you are, girl, get my number and call me. Let's make it simple. Because you piggybacking off somebody else, I don't know what it is. But you need to explain it to me. Because I have never, ever, ever exposed, said, or did anything behind your back, and you know. And your sister-in-law know too. All them secrets I hold. But you see, it wouldn't be Christ-like. And I ain't telling y'all I'm no holy roly, but I do know the word. I may not live fully by it, but I know it. I will gain nothing for trying to spread rumors or talk about some old messy shit that I know. No, I'm not doing that. But I am talking about how you going all around me. Oh, Pee-wee, I love you and all this. So girl, please with all that. You cannot be that upset. And if you are, why? Why? I think I'm going to go with that. Well, should I leave on that note? Or should I come on a better, should I leave on a more positive note? Yeah, because see, to me that was positive. Because that was, to me reaching out to my auntie. Saying, what's really up with you? Like, why are you even not responding or talking with me? I think you was the first, threw the first spade out. But you know, my phone number is not private. It ain't no secret. I live next door to Barbara. And if you want, you can invite me over, because I would love to talk, because I really would like to know what it is with that. And I'm going to leave that where it is. And you see with that, y'all, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you feel a type of way and you love somebody and you know you feel that way and you just want to know, like, how can we be like this? See, some people I know because I know them. Because people exposed, the Lord exposed. I told y'all how that girl couldn't even come to my house. I invited her in. Now, I'm going to say, I said it earlier, y'all. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Miss Nissie Supportive Saturdays. Love the ones that pray for you. Love the ones that don't pray for themselves. And love the ones that don't even know how to pray. We're going to keep it all up and uplift everybody, the whole West Bank, you heard me, and East Bank. But I just want you, Harvey, I don't even know what to call y'all. You know, the ones that's uneased, unnerved, you know what I mean? I ain't saying it's a Harvey thing, but you better know one thing. I'm straight up Harvey. You heard me? 1431 Esther, 1832 Brown, 1936 Esther, 1932 Pellet. And only one was a rental. So you don't get no more Harvey than that, baby. Y'all can't take what it is. And besides, you can take it, but the men still gonna love me. They still gonna praise him when I come back there. It's still gonna be love. Y'all might as well go ahead on and, like, give it up. Find you something to do besides. Well, no, keep talking about my show. I'm gonna leave that there. But I'm gonna tell y'all good night, and like I said, I always want to thank y'all. And I have something. I want to show you guys my t-shirts with my close-up. Okay. Can you see mine? Miss this. And then we have Mary Sporting. Miss Nissie, yes. They come in all sizes. White, black, gray. And then we have Michelle.
Hi guys.
Miss Nissie. I don't know why she's sitting her ass down looking like that. Being all sexual. Girl, you better look. It wasn't me, Donald. It was her. Then we have Paula representing that black and gold. Miss Nissie Supportive Saturday. All right. Then we have Karen. I'm trying not to show her face because she don't want her face show. Can y'all see her neck? That's her, Miss Nissie Supportive Saturday. Basically, get in, get you one, represent, show my back, y'all. Let me show you. Oh, let me show her my shirt. Okay. Who is that?
Miss Nissie.
Miss Nissie Supportive Saturdays, where she's answering questions and filling in blanks. Smooches. Have a good night.